In his younger days, Chamberlain would provide the crucial element for another team, one, however, that was not about overachievement.
The best team I ever played for was the Philadelphia 76ers. We had the ultimate in a power forward in Luke Jackson. We had the greatest one-on-one player in Chet Walker playing the other forward.
Along with Chamberlain, Jackson and Walker comprised history's most star-studded front line. While at guard, the explosive Wally Jones and pure shooting Hal Greer formed an almost equally formidable backcourt.
Now, when you have all that going for you, then you have something that had just started to become established in the NBA, and that was the sixth man.
My responsibility was to come in and, in most cases, give a spark offensively for the ball club.
With Cunningham leading a deep Philly bench, the Sixers were stocked with superstars.
We just had balance. We had everything that a team would need, a team that you could dream about to be the perfect team, and we had a team like that.
But talent alone was not enough to end the Celtics' decade-long championship reign. The Sixers would need something more.
The key word there is an overused word, but is chemistry. But you got this team and me in the center, and we've been together now for a couple of years. It just all really came together. I think our first 44 games, we were 41-3.
The NBA's scoring champion for 7 seasons, Wilt would now sacrifice his offensive output to lead a more balanced attack. The Sixers' anchor on both ends of the floor, he would set the tone for their new unselfish style of play.
He was a leader, and he led by example. Whenever he said he would do something or set a goal, he would do it.
Recording an unprecedented 68-win season, the Sixers readied themselves to achieve their ultimate goal.
And it was like everyone knew, this is it. You know, there's no chance. We're gonna beat the Celtics.
The fanatically confident Sixers would devastate the Celtics, gaining vengeance on their nemesis and convincingly ending an era of Celtic postseason supremacy.
Celtics on the brink of defeat for the first time since 1956. Gamely trying, but they did not have it here in the second half.
The finals would be a mere formality. The first team other than the Celtics to win a championship in a decade. The Sixers completed the transformation from a collection of all-stars to one of the greatest teams in NBA history. Hospitalized for 6 weeks in the fall of 1964, Wilt is sluggish at the start of the season, and at the All-Star break, he is traded to an old rival, the former Syracuse team, now relocated in Philadelphia and renamed the 76ers.
The 76ers, as far as I was concerned, were the old Syracuse Nationals, which was a team I hated.
Despite his misgivings, Wilt will turn the Sixers into a contender, gaining confidence in the playoffs as they battle the Celtics in a memorable 7-game series. In the last seconds of Game 7, Wilt's dunk cuts the Celtic lead to 1 point. Then an unusual break sets up one of the NBA's unforgettable moments.
Greer's putting the ball on play. He gets it out deep, and Havlicek steals it. Havlicek stole the ball. It's all over. It's all over.
2 seasons later, the 76ers have built a team balanced and powerful enough to erase the pain of many past defeats. Wilt will be the foundation of what will prove to be a legendary team.
It worked out well for me. It was one of the greatest things that ever happened because we end up having, to me, the greatest basketball team that ever performed on the hardwood in the NBA. Now, of course, the guy who tutored that team was Alex Hannum, who was just a fiery competitor, got the best out of the whole team.
It was a powerful team. Physically, we were awesome as far as strength is concerned. And of course, that started with Wilt in the middle.
You got this team and me in the center, and we've been together now for a couple of years. It just all really came together. I think our first 44 games, we were 41-3. The key word there is chemistry. Each guy knew his job and made it happen well. We had the ultimate in a power forward in Luke Jackson. This was a guy who was as big and strong as anybody in the world, with a touch as soft as you can possibly have. We had the greatest one-on-one player that I've had the pleasure of seeing in Chet Walker playing the other forward. And now you go to the guard position, and we start off with a guy named Larry Costello, who had a great two-hand set shot. And then Larry Costello got hurt, and we brought in Wally Jones. And Wally Jones was just what we needed. Plus, he shot some 40-foot falling down on your nose, head one-hander that we haven't figured out yet. Hal Greer was a jump shooter like had no equal from medium range. He shot his jump shot from the foul line when he shot fouls. Then you have something that had just started to become established in the NBA, and that was the sixth man, and that was Billy Cunningham. And he came off the bench as a white boy from Brooklyn with 5 black guys. I mean, it was incredible.
The 1967 Sixers achieved the best record in league history, 68-13, while the Celtics attempt to defend their unbelievable string of 8 consecutive NBA titles. The 76ers never allow Boston a glimmer of hope. For the first time, Wilt's team has the talent and depth to demolish their rivals. The series is over in 5 games, ending with a runaway victory in Philadelphia.
The season was very rewarding to me because we were so powerful, and we just destroyed the Celtics, who had, had that decade all locked up.
That was the year that the fans got on the thing of Boston is dead. It was unbelievable. It was probably the most thrilling moment in my basketball career.
Hannum's skillful blending of talents produces what many will call the greatest team in NBA history. As the Sixers savor the taste of triumph over the Celtics, they are only 4 victories away from the NBA crown. The relentless Sixers keep focused on their goal as they overwhelm San Francisco in 6 games. A new NBA champion is crowned for the first time since 1958. Swarmed by his euphoric teammates, Wilt no longer has to hear he can't win when it counts. He has proven to be the leader of perhaps the greatest team of all time.